Good morning and welcome to day 46 northbound on the Appalachian Trail. Had a wonderful night at Lady Di's, which is a bed and breakfast hostel in Damascus, Virginia. And some of my friends that I've been hiking with or leapfrogging with on the trail were there. So it was nice to see them. And we had a great breakfast this morning. She goes all out and made me a special egg without cheese and sausage without meat. It was a veggie sausage. So very grateful to you, Lady Di. She also gave Micah a little dog bed last night. He had his own little bed, but you know what he did. He jumped on the bed with me and cuddled with me for most of the night. But he had the dog bed if he needed it. And she supplied some extra dog food that she had from her dog, who was Duke of Damascus. And I think I dropped a picture of him in either probably yesterday's video. Anyway, it was a great time there. Lady Di, you're amazing. She hiked the trail in 2019. And then when she finished, she bought this house in Damascus, Virginia, and turned it into a hiker hostel. And she's been doing it for 3 years. And boy, she's got it dialed in. She knows what hikers need. She knows what we want. And she provides. So very grateful to you, Lady Di. And I want to tell you, at breakfast this morning, there was, and I'll drop the picture of everybody who was at breakfast this morning. There's a retired chaplain. He was a chaplain in the military. He's retired now and he's doing the trail. But he cut word. He was telling us at breakfast from somebody on the trail who knew he was on the trail, maybe from social media. I don't really know the whole story, but who wants to be baptized. So he is meeting this hiker, I think north of here, and they're going to find a river or a creek. And I said, oh, you're going to sprinkle him? He goes, nah, we're Southern Baptists, so I'm going to dunk him. It's going to be cold. So yeah, he's going to baptize this person somewhere on the trail. And then he's going to come back to Lady Di's and continue where he left off. Anyway, he was telling us the story, and I just thought that was great that he's going to go seek out this person who wants to be baptized on trail. Anyway, yeah, so it's really great people. I hiked a little bit this morning with Sparks, the nurse that I hiked with before. Her friend and our friend Chappie, who's another Chappie, female, she had to get off trail for a wedding, but she's coming back. So hopefully the two of them will be reunited again, and maybe I'll be able to catch up with them. I don't know. They're fast and furious. They do many more miles than I do in one day. So I don't know. We'll see. They're a little younger than I am, so that's okay. But anyway, it's an absolutely beautiful day. Bluebird skies all around. I'll flip this around so you could see what I'm seeing. Bluebird skies, beautiful day. It was 35 degrees when I went outside this morning to take Micah out. But it's warming up quickly. It's 44 right now. I finally did take off my alpaca sweater, and I just have my sun hoodie on and a thin merino long sleeve under my shirt. So I don't really have a lot on. And the trail, I did have a lot of climbing to get up here from Damascus. And now it's kind of roly-poly. It's fine. So the plan today, there is a shelter 8 miles from Damascus, which I think is going to get me there too soon. And then there's another one, another 8 miles from there. So my plan is probably to go to the second one because it's a beautiful day and I'm powered from that incredible breakfast I had this morning, and a good night's sleep in a bed. Although, you know, I love it both. You know, people say, oh, do you like going to town, sleeping in hostels, sleeping in your tent? I really love it both. You know, it's nice to go to the hostels and go into town to resupply and see some of your friends that you've been hiking with, catch up with them. But the peacefulness and the natural aspect of just spending the night in the tent, watching the moon rise, seeing the stars come out at night is incredible. So, you know, I love it all. So anyway, right now it's the push to Marion, Virginia. And Sparks said it should only take 4 days. I don't know. Maybe 5 for me, maybe 4. I don't know. I have enough food for 5 days just in case. So that's the plan. And I plan to stay on trail and not get off in any town until I get to Marion. All right. Hope you're all having a great Monday and enjoy whatever you're doing. I'll catch in with you later. Beautiful river over this bridge that Micah just went over. The little footbridge we just crossed is over this river, which has climbed up a little bit onto a ridge. This river is rushing. It's beautiful. And it's turned out to be such a beautiful day. It's got to be about 60 degrees. Let me see. 58 degrees. There's a cool breeze. Perfect for hiking. I've been climbing for a few hours, and you can see the view is absolutely gorgeous. So we're no longer by the river, but the river is way down there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's way down there, and Damascus is down there too. You can see some homes and some buildings, but we're up. Yeah, it's beautiful. We stopped at the top of this mountain. It's the highest point of today, 3420 feet or something like that, 3,420 feet. And we're gonna have a little lunch. Micah's already digging into his kibble and water, and I'm gonna have my tuna. And yeah, we're gonna sit up here for a minute, take a little break. We've already done 10. We have about 6 more to go to get to the shelter. And that will get us there, yeah, 5:36, something like that. So, lovely day. Oh, these bridges in Virginia are amazing. Nice to not have to ford that river down there. But yeah, this is really cool. We have about 2 more miles to get to the shelter, and then we'll call it a night. Micah is just amazing. You would think after 46 days of hiking and almost 500 miles he would show some fatigue, but actually most of the day he's been bopping up and down, prancing. I think now it's just a little warm down here, but up at the high elevation he really loved it. All right, onward. Beautiful day. And so many waterfalls and streams on this hike. It's been so cool. A lot of water crossings. Really beautiful. And Micah has plenty to drink, don't you, Micah?